Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Doing alright myself. And I hope you're doing alright, Rice. It's been a while. Oh boy, I'm excited. You're doing well? It's great to hear. I'm very happy. Yeah, I know, I'm excited because of Genshin's new update. I know some people may not entirely enjoy it when I play Genshin so often, but it's like, one, that FOMO, but two, it's because it's a fun game for me. I really enjoy playing it. But still, I am trying to play other games. Speaking of Genshin, I think it's time that we got into it. So let me just do that. Seems like a really good game. Yeah, be careful. Once you get a taste of that FOMO, it's over. Yeah, I'm not going to be on for very long, maybe just 2 or 2.5 hours. Stop the music. Wait for things to load. Whoa, lag. Hello? Game? There you go. Let's see. I'm completely blind to this. I have seen nothing other than just the trailers. I haven't seen any gameplay. I keep debating playing it, so some people say it's a great, others say it'll consume you. It will consume you, but it's still a great game. You just gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. And you have to remember this. The characters will return. Doesn't matter how, they will return. I really need to make an overlay. Like, I really do. There's a lot of things I need. Or at least not need, but want for my channel. Loading, 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 loading. Hello? Domains, huh? Interesting. Guide. Welcome back. Immediately. Try it. Damn it, visual. Yeah, we've all seen it. Cool. Test run. Very nice. Interesting. A new enemy. We even have dendro crystals now. Yay! Finally. You get part of its beak. Interesting. We have 33 days to do all of this. I'm looking forward to it. Get 50 Primo Gems for completing. This maintenance is complete. Thank you, Traveler, for your cooperation. Understanding here is again. Okay. Apologies for the following issues. And there is an issue whereby okay. Okay. Wait. Time to go to Sumaru. Oh my goodness. I had to go on the other side of the chasm to get there. Come on. Fine. Limberback Valley it is. So what have you been up to, Rice? Be kind of on and off as of late. More off than on. So I don't get to hear from you that often. If you're still there, Rice. I hope you are. I really don't appreciate the lack of music. Okay, there we go. Also, look, there's a wisp. I was gonna say. I was really busy. I was doing some summer school and extra credit, and I finished about a week ago. So I've been golfing and streaming, and I've started watching streams again. Nice! Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could watch me.
A reward on the road.
Hydrate? I should hydrate. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I haven't drank any water in 3 hours. I'm back and I have Kool-Aid. Oh boy, hit that. Survey. I'll take that later. I don't really need trouble right now. Thank you for the stretch, but I basically did that by walking away. Wait, I'm curious about something. Not you. Life forms. How many life forms are there now? There's a Spectre, yeah. Really? 2 new automatons. Some more human factions. More mystical beasts. What have I been up to? Surviving. Basically speaking, I had lost my job. And I basically had to go on hiatus because I was just focusing more on life stuff than, you know, I stream. Did I get a new job? Yes, I did. I now work at a factory that makes, lawn signs. What happened to the old one? Okay, so basically speaking, I called in too many times. But I'm gonna be honest, it was by design. I wanted to leave that place. I desperately did, but I didn't want to straight up quit. Excuse me, do you have the good word of the Lord?
New stabilize. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Quietly now.
I'll keep this close.
I'm glad you got a new job. Me too. There it is, the land of Sumeru. Home to the Archon of Dendro, known as the God of Nature. Is it better work conditions? Dude, it's better everything. Let me tell you. Okay, so there's only one thing that I would change about the job, and that is that you are not allowed to listen to any music with like an earpiece in. Like at all. Excuse me. But not only do I get to choose when I get on my break, but they are not too particular about like if you're like late by like a minute or so, which is nice. They allow me to sit down even though it's predominantly a standing job. You know, obviously when it's permitted. And the best part, in my opinion, it's close by. It's like a 6-minute drive. Compare that to like the almost 20-minute drive to my last job. Okay, so I'm gonna follow this guy. But I really want to fight you. Ooh, you're new. Oh, you're basically a lotus root. Saves so much gas, right? Like, my word, it is nice.
I'll keep this close.
Like, I expend more gas driving to, To how long is your break? So I get 2 10-minute paid breaks and 1 half-hour unpaid lunch, which is nice. Sumeru Rose. Have I ever tried golfing? No. I don't think it's the kind of sport for me. Oh, I get it. Now, what the heck are you, Mr. Buffalo Man? It looks like it's a passive enemy until you attack it. Oh, it's... Okay, it's an animal. Refreshing if you learn... German. These strange spirits that accompany the appearance of symbol. When charge attacks and aimed shots hit, side with it. So adventures that can only be destroyed using. Oh. Why are there star shrooms here? I thought those only grew in a... Oh.
Happy to oblige.
Solidify.
Emerge. Right here. Gotcha.
Nice. I'm liking this place. I'm liking it a lot. You see Sleepycraft still a thing? It is, but the server's been taken down for now because no one's playing on it. How do you get in? From there? Looks like... How do you get in there? How does one simply enter an abode? Ah, through the door. Or not. No, I'm right. It was the door. I got a carrot out of all of this. Nice. Is there anything here? There is. But I can't interact with it. Must be an event item. Remember the mall you were building? I know, it was gonna be a great mall too.
Sounds good to me.
What was that? That was an interesting sound.
Happy to oblige. Heartless.
They shroud themselves in sand?
That's close enough. I'll be back.
I've seen you. What are you? Are you an enemy? Please tell me you're not. I want a big cat. Damn it. You drop meat, though. Which means you're another animal. Interesting. Hello. Hara fruits, huh? Interesting. There's so much going on and I love it. You half broke your mouse today? How'd you do that? Oh, you use elements. There's so much meat in Sumeru. Hello? I've dipped back and now it clicks different, but it still works, but it's weird. Huh. Use pyro. Huh? Well, I don't have a pyro character on me right now. Hello. What were those? Did you see them? I saw them. Little round plant-like things, right? Gone just like that. We should ask around when we get the chance. So I ordered a glorious Model 3? Interesting. Really? Mortal Travels Volume 3 is not very deep. Glorious Model... Oh, sorry. Okay, they weren't very deep to begin with. Wait. There it is. Sumeru. What is it? Oh, that's nice. Hmm. Interesting. dendronucleus, huh? I'm sorry if I'm not really like seemingly engaged. I am. I like. It's like $75 ish. Oof, it's a little cheap. Cheap. It's a little cheap for me. No, it's a little expensive for me right now. And again, I only have $2 in my account, so it makes sense. It's not down, so it must be up. How far up? Must be up there. You know, how many different cultures is Sumeru based off of? There you are. Do you have any paycheck coming soon? I get a paycheck every Friday. Oops.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, that's cool. I like this place. I like this place a lot.
That's close enough.
Good to me.
Stabilize.
Emerge. A sight to behold.
On this one.
A reward on the road.
Morning, doves. Ah. Yeah. You know, thinking about my paycheck, I realized something. I got the MCC Island Minecraft thing. I don't believe I know what that is. Hmm. What do we have here? Oh yeah, I was going to say, the thing in the paycheck. I'm gonna have to spend that budgets on like groceries and stuff pretty quickly because it's gonna be eaten up by my rent for the month.
Busted.
Right now. Right here. Scatter!
Okay, let's see. Elemental catalyst. When creatures are afflicted by electro and dendro, quicken will occur, which will render them quickened. Weird. Bloom.
Solidified.
Very interesting.
Don't tell me that's everything.
Well, welcome back. You didn't miss much. I guess I wasted the big reveal. I went to Sumeru before.
Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I hate how you say it, Paimon.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Calm down. It's probably nothing to get worked up about. Maybe there's a reason she's ignoring us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Here we go.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Oh, there it is. There's Sumeru City. Or as Paimon likes to say, Sumeru City. $20 by the 9. Oh yeah, something I should probably do. You. Expired. Yeah, okay.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Yeah, they're still
What
around.
should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
I think Phoenix is at work right now, and Beans is currently unable to watch because her phone is acting wonky. I believe that's the case. We shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Oh.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
I've got to get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Oh, my frame rate dropped. Yeah, this has been happening a lot. I don't know what it is. I can't do anything about it. Sorry for the poor frames.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Jaime was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for the help.
Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No. Seems to be fine, except this taste in my mouth. It's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
No, she's not
Now,
bad.
The guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
No, she's actually a character from the Genshin manga a little while back. She was technically in league with Sneznaya, which the Fatui are from, but she broke free from them and is now studying in Sumeru.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tighnari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yes, that all makes sense.
Very good. Now, Answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
We need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
All right.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another.
My
bowl of
character's
medicine
sick.
for you.
Wait, which character? My character? Or Lumine, the character in the game?
Sumeru, and we're already having problems left and right.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, well, if you saw the previous chapter, you'd understand why she's not in the best mental state right now.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, my body does feel a little weird, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground with the red sky. Could it have been Khaenri'ah?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably wasn't telling us the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Chloe.
Good idea. Kali's pretty
Kali.
open. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you through for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. If you're
Gandharvaville.
feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Amir.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
There's a dog back there.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Not that one. Character archive. Here we go.
Huh?
Okay, so that's what the Dendro vision looks like. She also has a Dendro vision. Gliding, of course. The gliding champion of Sumeru. Ah.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's... Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Mokuto. Is it?
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber, Outrider, the Knights of Avonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the
Rest
fire
of
in
Stream
everyone's heart
Jack.
around
Am I
her.
gonna?
If you ask me,
Alright, have a
she's
good one,
prime
Rice.
example of a
Thanks for
true
chilling with me.
outsider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
Ah, I've never seen this side of you, Kale.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust, really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Sarastana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Emon's right. We're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe a Lesser Lord Kusanali?
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below. Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale. Kale, we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Ah, no! You dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
Excuse me.
But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something Tighnari would say. Speaking of his ears, I'd really like to pet them.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kali started to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Kali, what's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
I'm so blind. Really? Interesting. Oops.
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Actually, really quick, what I'm going to do... Go into the teapot.
This realm is
Hello? You can craft wood now? Out of stone? Wow. No new blueprints, though.
If you ever have...
There you are. Oh yeah, the money.
This realm is...
Nice.
If you ever have...
Sorry, I know that I'm not really paying attention to the update, but I need to get this done.
Oh, look who it is. To what do I owe the honor? Or did you just need my help?
Anything you'd like to do?
Isn't this your time off? You should do something that isn't too mentally taxing. Oh, I have some dice in my pocket. Why don't we have a little fun? I'll roll the dice, and the score decides who confesses.
Confess?
If I roll a 1, 3, or 5, you have to confess. You have to tell me a secret that no one else can ever be allowed to know. If it's a 2, 4, or 6, then I'll be the one who has to reveal an important secret to you. What do you say?
Let's go for it.
Oh? So you really want to play, despite there being a 50-50 chance of losing? Or is it that you're willing to take a gamble for the sake of finding out my secrets? Interesting. I was gonna pull a little trick, but now even I'm looking forward to this. Then let round 1 begin.
Whoa. Huh. Anyway. Question. It was 3, my bad. Okay. Oh, you bastard. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna do some exploring.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Are those Junyun chilies? No, they're not. What are those?
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
What's over here? Stay away, you nasty mushrooms! Hey, that person over there seems to be in trouble. You've got to help. Agreed.
Emerge right now. Gotcha.
Oh, you are a big help. Thanks. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm Lina. Paimon's Paimon. We're from a different nation. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert, but your clothes do have good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. Since Serena's a forest watcher, she should know about Kale, right? Hey, have you met that kid? Kale hasn't been very well. She still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering everyone's worried about her. But she's with a trustworthy senior, and the one with fluffy ears, so she should be fine. Ears? Are you talking about Tamir? It's Tamir, right? Oh, you know Tamir? Tamir may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee. His ears are gorgeous. Yeah, Paimon really wants to touch them. I know, right? But his ears are so glossy, I can't help but wonder how they feel. Paimon could do it super stealthily. Hey, that will still make Tamir angry, right? Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. But there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vimara village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either port or most of Sumeru City. Sure, let's go. Okay, I'll keep you both safe. Rose watchers and woods. I've lived around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest, really. It's only been a few days, and the new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road, too. Withering zone? Oh, there's a disaster unique to Sumeru. It's a force that emerges in the area and kills all living things within. It's true, all these plants died. Yeah, Tamir would be able to eliminate if he was around, but for someone like me who doesn't have a vision and cannot control the elements, it's very dangerous to go into a withering zone. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of the effect for now. After I take you to Velvet Village, I'll go to Gradit, Vale. These words. Bring me over to help. I can control the elements. Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But we still shouldn't try. Weathering zones are lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach unless absolutely necessary. That might be the case, but Luna has proven to be very reliable in many encounters throughout our journey. Leave it to me. It's a piece of cake. I don't like this weathering zone. Let me deal with it. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out there and call for help. I'll be there.
Crumble.
Busted.
And it's impressive, right? You're amazing, incredibly amazing. Take it down a notch. Pardon me, Luna, miss. You don't have to be so formal. It's okay, just speak your mind, Miss Rona. Let's shut the formalities, Luna and Rana. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It would be great to get powerful, dedicated people like, Paimon on our side. With you guys, we could better control the spread of the weathering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Calm down. Yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the, wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? Oh, they sound like the mythical Aranara? Small, round, plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the woods and guardians of the trees. Are they like the Lorax? But we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw? Shroom boars? Yeah, it's an animal you see only in the forests of Sumeru. They were round green beasts that live in the forest. We use them to find precious mushrooms. I don't think they're the same. Anyway, in all my years of the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you get into Vimara's village. They seem to be very into the legend of Aramara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon. Hey, that's because we're buddies and you know each other very well. Is that a different frog? I'm back, Grandma Amadira.
Rona, you know, the job of a forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often.
Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vimar village. Tiger cubs refers to Eotham and his friends. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visions? Well, do we have visions? Do we have visitors? Yes. Grandma Amadira. These two are... I see. Welcome to Vimar Village. And thanks for helping Rona out. I plan to perform a night watch getting Alfoso. Oh my god, it's a safeguard. Okay. I can't do these words! It's a great plan. It's for the good of the children, after all. Something happened to Vamara village lately? Or could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounds like a cabbage from your description. It's okay. They were just a little uneasy from recent events. I've spent a whole life in Vamara village and never saw anything like this. I won't bore you with a story. Please watch over Rona. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa. Amadara. Fine. You be a good host now, Rana. Don't let our guests down. For sure. wanted to go exploring, but that's not going to happen now. Let me introduce these two impressive travelers who have helped me a lot. And this here is Alfonso. Fonso? Just about the most dependable person in Vimara village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you two, and thanks for looking after Rona. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? You're an experienced traveler indeed. Saw right through me at a glance. I came from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. And it's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village, waiting for you to return. After, Kavu's comeback. Is it really okay to talk about that before our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is something important? We can come back later. Don't worry, they've saved my life after all. Actually, you could have made it on your own. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Anyway, some of the children in Vimara's village have gone missing recently. That warns much more than just anyway. This is very suspicious serious problem. Suspicious, no. Have you notified a sheriff of Sumeru City yet? Is there anything we can help with? Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always come back a few days though. They don't remember what happened. I'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes we'd run into wild animals, sometimes withering zones, other times outsiders, eventually obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids, since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rona. Yeah, but in the end, they could suddenly return with no one paying attention and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. Oh, is that normal for kids? He quit it, you two. Sorry to digress. They remembered nothing at all? I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. Still, it's pretty concerning. Right? So I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I just spoke to Madara about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso, that's what his name is, Alfonso, to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually stayed put. I'm going to have a word with Iosfat later. It's his job to watch after Kavas and Sudabe. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Rona. You're the only one who can get through to kids. It's dangerous outside lately. Weathering zones outside. You got the Fatui from Shinazaya with their armed opening the forest. If something goes wrong. Fatui! I know. I'll be careful, but I should be on the ball because it's dangerous. But even if you could deal with the wild animals and the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rona. It sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from travelers, shuttling between Sumeru and Port Ormos. It's Rona! Rona's back! With Alfonso, too! Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rona. I picked up a bunch of star shrooms for you, Rona. Did you promise me to never wander outside the village? The Daja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now. I'm not scared of anything. You should be scared of everything. You catch the Khaenri'ah this time, Rona? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rona. Well, I didn't see any Khaenri'ah this time, but I bought you a golden lion and a silver what? Oh. What the? Whooper flower? What does Paimon have to do with whooper flowers? Silver duskbird. Silver bass. Super silver specter? Huh? Calm down, Paimon. Alright, stop picking on them. Luna and Paimon are my friends. Paimon is not going to get mad at kids. Regardless, you know a lot of animals. That's right. Rona would tell us stories every time she's back. She tells us about a huge gator last time in this Sumter Beast Lord and the Rushland Raja that couldn't be caught. That's right, and it will come and get you if you don't behave. Oh no! Everyone in the village sure seems to be getting along. Only could always be like this. Anyway, my friends here come from a place far away. Why don't you let them tell you a story? Sure, I guess. Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yeah, let's all go to Arona's house. The last one there's a specter. Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall in the water. Let's go. Well, now I'm, Bro, girl, she's falling behind.
Paimon was thinking all night about what... Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Man, those kids are fast. They can teleport faster than birds can fly. You guys are getting good at running. It's going to worry me sick if you run away someday. You won't run if Rona's here. I'm going to marry Rona when I wake up. Aww, that's cute. Also, lesbian representation. Wait, didn't you promise to marry me, liar? Okay, bi representation. Cool. We'll sort this out later. You'll meet other people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blonde here, how dare you, is way mightier than me and has met many great people along their journey from far away, right? Indeed I have. Have you been traveling a long time? Ernest said you'd tell us a story. I've got lots of stories. You got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back. Okay. Alright. On to the stories. You're so-and-so, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Astolfo says there's an ancient... They're ancient and powerful. Sea monsters. I hear there's a lot of big monsters in the sea. I want to hear stories about a distinguished lady who's smart and powerful. You all want different stories. Hey, isn't there something like that? No. Isn't there someone that knows stories from eight-headed Hydra, silver-haired banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon? Mon thinks everyone would be happy if the person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories and we'll tell them all. We can ask them about how they went missing while at it. True, and about the mysterious creatures too. As a trade, you'll tell us what you know too. Sure. I want dragon stories. Stuffo told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in the place called Mondstadt. Stuffo sure has his ears on the ground. Yeah, we know about that. So, what is that dragon like? Stuffo said it's terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should Paimon put this? This is the tales of friends resolving their misfortune. Here it goes. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now. I'm going to houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad. It was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everything's bad. Then one day, travelers arrived. Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon, the way it really engaged the kids. So that's everyone. So with everyone's help, the travelers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friends. Oh, I had thought dragons were terrible, but and would eat sumper beasts and people. How big is the dragon, though? Big like my house? Even bigger. Big enough to swallow our village in one bite. Whoa, if that's true, we could fly around inside a dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to Snezhnaya. Go to the Snezhnaya that Anzo talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we go to Valuka, where Granny Jahit is from. Jahit is from? Valuka, that's the Pyro lands, right? Valuka? Oh, it's a desert. Oh, the Valuka Desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right, travel and make friends, just like how we travel and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions about the mysterious creatures in the forest? Rona told us that they could be Aranara. Have you heard of anything about them? About that. No, I heard nothing about the Aranara. They look like cabbages. On second thought, yeah, they do. So you've seen Aranara before. Actually, I heard about them in Granny Jaheira's stories. Can we ask Granny Jahit? Jahit? No! Alright, we'll drop it. Rona and the others are very worried about you kids. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I could get lost. But Sadunith and Khaenri'ah did. Someone was worried, but not me, because I knew Arna would take them home. Arna? Who's that? I mean, Rona. Rona would find them and take them home. Suspicious, but Paimon doesn't think we can find out more. Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories? I want to be great like a dragon. Then I can help Rona and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rona to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up, so they can spend more time in the village. Paimon gets it. You're a great kid. Kid's name I can't pronounce. Unfortunately, I need to, yeah. Hang on really quick. Oh, that's cool.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, What I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, sorry. They'll lose control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there a cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
Tighnari. How's Kale's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Khaenri'ah? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Khaenri'ah.
I find it interesting.
Propagate! Scatter!
Quietly now.
Spring forth!
Interesting.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Okay. What was that? I like hummed involuntarily.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Khaenri'ah.
Hmm.
We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Khaenri'ah!
Hello?
Oh, Khaenri'ah, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Just popped my own elbow.
Khaenri'ah, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Khaenri'ah, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Khaenri'ah here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements. Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the withering before you left Gandharvaville. Anyway, since you two are experienced adventurers, come with me. I'm sure you'll both be able to help.
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there looks like a withering zone. Even though Paimon's seen one before, it's still kinda scary.
All right, Traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already know what to do. But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Emerge.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Gather!
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Busted.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Khaenri'ah? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
There's no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way,
Khaenri'ah.
have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending. A massive cavern. Sounds like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Take it easy. A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
A cabbage. Just what I needed.
Take it easy.
I will take it easy. Why is it so quiet? You say something and it works. I know I'm supposed to go back to the village, but I don't wanna. Just something really quick. Interesting. I'll take 10. Spice. Or milk. Interesting. Hey, Catherine. What's this? Is this similar to the cheese shop in Azuma City? Storyteller. Coffee shop. Very nice. Yeesh. Quite the hike. Ah, this is the academia, huh? The door is automatically open, too. Nice. So much climbing. And we finally made it. And I can't even get in. Oh, there's a chest over here.
I'll keep this close.
I guess curious minds are rewarded, huh? Nice. Ah. Interesting. A thunderclap fruit core? Oh, scare beetles. I get it. Man, Sumeru is small. But what do you expect? It is only the first update. But it does leave you wondering, how big is Teyvat really? It is getting late though. I need to find a place to cook food really quick. Man just appeared out of nowhere. Unbelievable. Oh, we have a goods store. Nothing too crazy. Just some fruit. Music disc. 80. Nice. All right. A minty bean soup. I don't have beans. Lamb fish roll. All right. A shawarma wrap. Shawarma. Where is this shawarma? Shawarma. Here we go. Perfect. Let's take a look here. Spice. Here we go. Ah, all right. What do I need? Lentils? Fibrous beans. Didn't buy those. Probably should have. What? Wait. What? But you said... But he sells... What? A common legume into vat with a light aroma can be prepared in a variety of ways. It is thus widely accepted by people over the world. Sold in the general goods shop in Sumeru. No, it isn't. Okay. Oops. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah. Okay, well, that was nice. I really am enjoying the update. I look forward to seeing more of it. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Thank you to Rise for chatting with me. Very kind of you. And I'll be back Friday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I have off from streaming, but Friday for sure. Until then, keep being awesome, guys. See ya.